Hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Central Paphos. And we're going to drop down a little bit towards the left and we're going to head down towards Chloraka. So in this little video, you're going to learn how to get to Chloraka from Central Paphos. Now coming up just down here is the Lidl Uptown supermarket. And of course Lidl are opening another branch in downtown Paphos, and that's going to be actually at the Neon Mall, and it's going to open up in about 6 to 8 weeks time. They are fitting it out as we speak, so that's a great addition to, should we say, lower midtown Paphos, because of course on that side of town there aren't that many supermarkets except for Alpha Mega as you join from the Limassol roundabout, but it gives that little bit more variety. And of course if you want a nice croissant, because there's no doubt that Lidl is one of the best places to go if you'd like to get a croissant in the morning. So Lidl is on the right hand side, and we are now slowly dropping down towards the rear of the old town, if you're curious to know, and then we're going to take a right and head out towards Chloraka. And I'm going to say thanks for watching, and of course if you do like what you see, why not hit that like, click that subscribe, and of course by hitting the thumbs up, the like button and hitting the subscribe doesn't cost you a single penny, by the way. It just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend it to like-minded people like yourselves. But if you'd like to keep the channel afloat, if you'd like to make a contribution, and remember tomorrow is Marika's birthday, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's where you can gift us that virtual coffee or two, and of course read a little bit more about us and choose to read some of the comments, and hopefully choose to gift us that virtual coffee or two. And of course we thank each and every person that has. If your name's Peter Tissot, thank you very much from the bottom of our two hearts. And of course, without saying, Dame Anne, our number one, 5 coffees Dame, thank you very much indeed. That will be all rolled into a nice little bit of bling for Misotching Receiver to celebrate her birthday tomorrow. Thank you very much indeed. And of course you can also join us as a superstar member by the Buy Me a Coffee platform at only €10 a month. That's all it costs to get yourself a special title, to get yourself now a little bit closer to Marika and me. And of course on top of all that, coming very soon indeed, is the Marika and Me privilege card, and that will entitle you to discounts and privileges in and around Paphos, in particular in the Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. So don't forget to get your name on the list for the Marika and Me privilege card, coming very soon indeed. Now at this crossroads here, if we go left, we would literally go in towards the Old Town. But like I say, we're going to go right, and we're going to head up towards Chloraka, because that's where we're going to go and get a car wash. It's as simple as that. This is quite a difficult junction to get out of, by the way, because they come at you from all angles. They shoot at you from the kiosk just here, and nobody wants to give way. I know that's the same all over the world. Most people are too busy driving around, smoking on a Romeo and Juliet, tonking on something, or perhaps making a YouTube video to even notice what's going on around them. But if you are in Paphos, please drive with a little bit of courtesy. Try not to run too many of the tourists over, and of course try not to infringe on the rear end of too many locals, especially when they're stuck at traffic lights, pondering when are they going to go to green. Lady Andrea, come on, let me know, when are these lights going to go to green? It's your job to keep the waves from my little blue feet, and it's your job to keep these lights forever on green. Thanks, Lady Andrea. Let's keep going. Big shout out to some of the stars who like to watch the show now and again. Perhaps if you're in downtown Glasgow and you've turned off the electric blanket and flipped off those furry flip-flops, because of course you're in the middle of a mini heat wave. Yes, in downtown Glasgow. Apparently now it is not minus, it is apparently plus 4 degrees. So we're wishing you a great day all the way in downtown Glasgow. Lady Kirsty, you are a superstar. And a big shout out to Sir John Ricey. He'll be coming to Paphos very soon indeed, and we're looking forward to doing a bit of a dance, sitting down, having a chat and a drink or two in the Pelican restaurant, especially with you. Downtown Chloraka, here we are, we've arrived. There's one of the best car washes on the right hand side, but we're not going to that one. We're going to one a little bit further down. Now, Chlorakas is quite a popular place for expats, and there are one or two hotel complexes and resorts, but beware. Remember, you're going to need a car. So when you are reading the description on these places, always be wary, because I understand a lot of people like to live out in the sticks, shall we say. I'm one of those people, for example, but you're going to need a car. Don't be thinking that you can just wake up in the morning and get out of bed and walk into Paphos, perhaps if you're staying in the St. George's Hotel. But if you just want to chill out and hang out by the beach, well, that could be the greatest hotel in the world for you. Papa Antonio Bakery is coming up on the left-hand side, and there's Cafe Me. That's one of the favourite places of Baron John and Baroness Louise. And of course, they'll be coming to Paphos not that long well away, is it? No, they're coming soon. And then no sooner they've been here, they're going to get back on a big bird and come back again. But of course, then they're going to bring the singing sensation. That's the baby barn hawk, Miss Fern. And of course, if Miss Fern's coming, that must mean that Harry the Keeper is coming, because she never lets him go anywhere without her. Downtown Chloraka on a truly spectacality of a day. To be honest, there's an awful lot of blueness up in that sky. The sky is blue, the sea is blue, Mr. Paul is dressed head to toe in blue. That must mean one thing: all that is missing is you. So why not get yourself on a big bird or a canoe? Start paddling like crazy, because Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, guess what? We're waiting impatiently for you. Yes, Lord Julian, Lady Bridget, come on over. The temperatures are warming up and all the blueness is coming back to the island of love. Quite busy in downtown Chloraka, to be honest, because it's quite early in the morning. It's just gone 8:30. So to give you a bearing, and that's not bad, is it? Look at that sky and the temperature. If you're curious to know, perhaps if your name is Lady Dawn, you got a husband called Sir Sean, a very, very clever dog called Sir Bobo, and of course a partner in his crimes, a little pussycat known as Lady Daisy. The temperature today at 8:30 in the morning is 17 degrees, so that's not too bad. And they're forecasting a high today of around about 20, third week of January. Well, that's not bad, so come on over. The water's just about right. A big shout out to some of the stars. If you're in downtown Hartlepool, of course, your name's Dame Anne. We're loving you like crazy. And of course, May is going to come upon us very, very soon indeed. And of course, May is going to be a popular month for a lot of people coming to Paphos. There's no doubt about that. If you're living in downtown Shropshire and you just happen to be a lord, you're Lord Andy, and of course, you got a lady called Lady Ness, guess what? May is coming very, very soon indeed. Of course, Lady Tracy, she'll be jetting into Paphos. And of course, if she's coming, that must mean there's two other superstars that bumped into each other last year and they booked to stay in the Dionysus Central. He'll be bringing with him a box full of cigars. And of course, he'll be Romeo and Juliet in The Nights Away as he serenades the beauty in his life. Who am I talking about? Lord Martin, and of course Lady Victoria. They'll be coming to Paphos very, very soon indeed. There's a bit of a garden centre here, quite popular in the mornings. As you can see, lots of people come down early and get those plants or two, and then of course they go plant them up just before it gets too hot, and then they go and have lunch, because of course lunch is a very, very important thing in downtown Paphos. So we're now heading on our way towards Kissonerga. So if you're looking again for a nice tranquil place to chill out on a holiday, or perhaps for the rest of your life, Kissonerga could be that special place for you. It's a central point between Paphos and Paya, and up in the hills over yonder to the right hand side is Tala. And of course, just before that, in the lowlands is Ember. So there's an awful lot of places for you to hang out and have a great, great time when you're in Paphos. As the sign tells us, this is downtown Kissonerga. Now, Kissonerga is the town village area, shall we say, but if you drop down towards the left, it won't be long before you are looking out into the abyss of the blue, blue blue Mediterranean Sea. And of course, on a day like today, what better thing to do? So stick with us, don't click off just yet. Let's get down and get a great view of the blue Mediterranean Sea. And on the theme of the sea, well, there's a little boat that's parked up. That's like a little sort of a monument to welcome you to downtown Kissonerga and a little bit of a park. And then this is the brand new veterinary clinic, which opened a couple of months, called Paphos Vets. Apparently they do great work in there. I know one or two of my customers have been there and have said that they've done fabulous work on their little furry friends. So if you've got a furry friend that needs some attention, Paphos Vets could be the place, especially for them. So here we are, downtown Kissonerga, and there's one or two bars and restaurants coming up. That's the Village Inn there on the left-hand side. Been there a long time. I've been there a few times and had a rather good evening meal, and once or twice a very good Sunday lunch. This is Julie's bar. I don't think she's in today, but you never know. She might be dancing in there tonight, waiting especially for you. As we head down now, I promise you, you are going to get a great view out across the blue Mediterranean Sea. So don't click on just yet. Stick with us. And if you're coming to Paphos, why not drop it in the comments? If you want us to go somewhere particularly special, why not drop it in the comments? If perhaps there's a hotel or an apartment complex, you drop in the comments and perhaps we might make a special little video for you. All you got to do is gift us a couple of coffees, and I'm pretty sure that that video will be coming very soon indeed. Speed bumps galore in downtown Paphos. They really are trying to slow us down, by the way. And they've got camera vans. There's boys and girls in blue standing up by the sides of the roads these days, and they're literally zapping the living daylights out of us. So if you are in Paphos in a car, if you're driving anyway, please take it easy and try and stick to the speed limit. Speed limit predominantly is 50 kilometers an hour, but they're quite lenient and they'll allow you to go 20% over, so 60 kilometers an hour. And if you stick to that speed, you can't go far wrong. And remember to stop at the traffic lights as well, because they are frantically installing traffic cameras, and they're going to be clicking and clicking the living daylights out of you and me. Look at that for a view. The blue Mediterranean Sea is coming up very soon indeed, and it really is, especially for you. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. And don't forget, come into our screens tomorrow. Marika's back, Miss Ochin Grasiviala Booth. She will be dancing, she will be prancing somewhere in and around Paphos, especially for you. And don't forget, it's her birthday, so she's going to be on top form, and I've no doubt dancing down the Quai de Paphos Promenade and Harbour area. So if you're looking for us, don't forget to come and hunt us down. There's the view. It is quite simply a view to die for. There's something special, there's something unique about the blue Mediterranean Sea, and I'm going to share it with you again and again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very soon indeed. Look at that. Feast your eyes and digest.